way more laid back. Love it.
Well, welcome to Anna Maria Island, where you can't find parking to get to the beautiful beaches. So we were told that Bean Point Beach, which is at the very tip of the island, is a beach that we need to see. But unfortunately, we're in a 21-foot van and finding parking spaces because there's no parking lot. So there's just like off-the-road parking spaces, and we've been driving around for about 20 minutes up and down the streets looking for a spot and can't find one.
Parking allowed
between these signs,
but all that's been taken. Yeah, and it's not much room, and they don't give you a whole lot of space in between those signs. Oh, come on, Ellie. Let's find a spot, girl.
We can do this. Now, we know
She's mad at us because we were wanting a Class A. See, that's what's up.
We know that we can go to Manatee Beach because we came in last night and we went to Manatee Beach and there was an actual parking lot there. So we're just trying to come to some of the different beaches, but we may... Ooh, is that a spot? We're gonna see if we can park here. What you getting there, babe?
Getting our beach chairs. We broke down and got us a couple of good professional beach chairs because we're doing so many dang beach trips this trip. And we got us some handy dandy heavy duty bungee cords from Ace Hardware this morning. Strapped them up, got a good little system down. They stay in nice and tight. Check it out. She looks like a beach wagon now.
She does. Ellie the beach wagon.
Yeah.
So yeah, parking is definitely an issue here on Anna Maria Island. Last night when we came in, there is a parking lot at Manatee Beach. We were able to slide in right there. It was like 5:30 in the evening, get a spot, no problem. Today that parking lot is completely full. Every alleyway that allows parking is full. And then we see this church here that says beach access or beach parking for a donation. We're like, heck yes, I have no problem supporting a church to allow us to park. And nobody's taking advantage of this. Like, there's only a handful of cars here. So there's literally beach access right down this road. We're gonna grab our gear and go to the beach. Yeah, we decided if we're gonna upgrade our beach situation with new chairs, we might as well get the matching umbrella. It's a little bit sturdier than the one we had. So if you saw our video on Panama City Beach, we had our small backpack chairs and a beach umbrella, but it was much smaller than this one. So still a great setup, but this is a step up because we got lots more beaches to come on this trip. So stay tuned because we were just in Panama City Beach. Now we're at Anna Maria Island. Next we're going to Hilton Head, South Carolina, then Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, then the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and Ocean City, Maryland. We got lots of beaches for this summer road trip coming up. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but Anna Maria Island is on the Gulf Coast of Florida. So you've got the same turquoise blue waters, similar to the Panhandle, not quite as green here, more blue. Absolutely beautiful. And this beach runs the length of the island, so you can really park anywhere you want and find beach access, as we did. I think all the beaches kind of run in together. So yeah, some people say, oh, you need to go to this beach or you need to go to that beach. They're kind of all the same beach. They all run together. There's a lot of people here today. It's Friday, going into the weekend, and this is a great vacation spot. So where Panama City Beach had more of a party atmosphere, this has got a way more laid back atmosphere. Lots of families here, lots of people just chilling. Yeah, there's no alcohol allowed on the beach at all. So you have to go to one of the beach restaurants if you want to get a drink. Oh no, every sign says no alcohol. There's a $500 fine. So it's one of those don't try kind of things. But yeah, that water's looking pretty good. So I think it's time to get in. Working on your tan?
Oh yeah, working on putting my sunscreen on so I don't burn.
You do tan.
Think so?
Yeah, you look at your forearms.
Look at those forearms.
Your forearms are tanned in between tattoos.
I hate putting this stuff on. It's never pleasant.
It's good for you though. So since I got a little bit of a sunburn in Panama City, even though I tried not to, I have invested in a SPF shirt. So this will protect my arms, my back, and my chest. I did put sunscreen on my neck. I will have my hat on as soon as I get into the water and have sunscreen on my legs. So it's time to go cool off in that beautiful water. Okay, so water report. The water is warm. We're here in June. So the water's warm, but it's not hot. And then you'll get these like bursts of cool water that comes in with the waves. The waves are not bad here at all. They're very, very gentle. Where at Panama City, sometimes the waves would knock you over. These are very gentle waves. If a boat comes by, then they get a little stronger from the wake, but that's it. There is a little seaweed in the water, but it's not too bad, and it's not on the ground. It's floating on the surface, so you can just kind of swish it away from you. So far, a very enjoyable day at the beach. And it's lunchtime. And we packed sandwiches in our cooler, because there's nothing better than sandwiches on the beach. You enjoying that? You like the spot?
Oh yeah, all the beaches are just so amazing in this area. I want to come back and explore more of it. I want to see every single, I want to go all the way around the island. Even on the bay side, it looked really cool. It had like some floating restaurants and bars. It just looks like a really neat place to spend some of your summer.
So we are taking a walk back down to where we were yesterday at the Beach Cafe and Tiki Bar. Gonna get us something to drink. We've had lunch, so we're not hungry. This is a beautiful walk along the beach too. Toes in the sand as we walk down. You know what? It is a very happy accident that we could not find parking at the main parking lot of the beach, and we parked at the church, because look behind me. Do you see that? Quiet beach, very few people in the water ahead of you. And then there's this. This is all the people who are parked in the main parking lot. Yes, there's a bathroom over here. Yes, there's a restaurant over here. There's a whole lot more people over here than where we're at, and it's literally a 5-minute walk over to the bathrooms in the restaurant. So we got a really good spot. If you're coming here, go park at the church. That's a good spot.
We made it. I got her over to the Tiki Bar, y'all. There's a pavilion here. They serve food. They have a live band, like I was telling you earlier. Beautiful beachfront right here. But we are here having a drink. Today is our 27th wedding anniversary. I can't believe she has kept me for this long, and I'm very glad that she has. Happy anniversary.
Love you. Happy
cheers.
Anniversary.
Cheers to you. Oh, you gotta take a pull when you cheers. Cheers to y'all from beautiful Anna Maria Island, Florida.
So this is a great stop. We're trying different beaches this year that we've never been to, and
sunglasses. I'll be right back. Continue.
So this is really nice. The beach is beautiful. Whenever you go inland, it's quite hot, because we were recently in Tampa, and it was like melt your face off hot in Tampa. But here, next to the water, is perfect. It's warm, but not like you're gonna die.
The sand is like lava when it's in the sun.
Yes.
And we made the walk without our flip-flops, and we regretted it immediately. We were walking along the beach part where the water was crashing up on the sand. It's nice and packed.
Yeah.
That's nice and cool, right? But I kind of took a different path than her. It was a little bit longer on the old toes. They feel like hot charcoal right now.
And I knew it was going to be warm, so I walked as far down the waterfront as I could, and then kind of cut across. But I tell you what, the sand gets hotter and hotter and hotter as you get further away from the water. And right here, it literally felt like lava. I feel like I have 3rd-degree burns on my feet.
I'm going to be sucking her toes tonight.
You're terrible. Did you wear that shirt on purpose?
I didn't. I swear I didn't. But off camera just now, this part's a little scripted, I'm not gonna lie. Off camera, Lisa goes, "Oh my God, look what shirt you're wearing." And I look at it and I go, "Oh my God." So 2 years ago, on our anniversary, I got this on Honolulu Beach in Hawaii, on the Black Sand Beach.
Yeah.
And bought that at the little gift shop hut on our 25th wedding anniversary. So I guess my antennas must have been up. I don't know. Had that mental telepathy thing going, I guess. But I just think that is one hell of a coincidence.
It is.
Yeah. Very cool, though.
Yep.
So I gotta just say to y'all, I was not into Florida for quite some time. Lisa was wanting to move to Florida for a while, and there's many reasons I didn't want to do it, but I was just telling her, sitting here just kind of reignited my flame for Florida. This is literally paradise, you guys. We looked it up on maps. It's 13 hours from our house, and I'm like, we can literally drive to paradise. We're only 13 hours from paradise. This is about as good as it really gets.
The Panhandle's pretty awesome too.
Panhandle's awesome. It's much closer to us, but this is, I guess I've done that so much, this is a nice change from that. It's a little bit more relaxed. It's not a bunch of loud music everywhere, but the vibe is good. It's chilling. I mean, the water looks like you are in the Bahamas. It's Caribbean water. Some of the areas you get a little bit of seaweed, but if you've been to Mexico, You understand the
You got it there,
sarcasm.
too.
You got it there too, right? And you go a long way to go there. This is quite nice, and it's not near as far as what I'm saying. Pretty cool. You know, we used to want to move to Bradenton, and this is all like the area of Bradenton. And I knew there was a reason I wanted to move here. It's hot. This girl likes her shade, but she's liking this too,
If
right?
I've got shade and an ocean breeze, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
And it's at least 10 to 15 degrees cooler here on the beach than it was in
Absolutely.
inland when we were at Tampa. Okay, we are about to try to complete the daunting task of sprinting to the water as quick as possible because that sun is so hot on that sand. I just stuck my toe in it. It was like, oh, it's so hot. It's hotter than when we came over.
Oh, God.
So you want to leap on my back and we can scoot on out to the sea.
We're gonna run as fast as we can through that sand.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Break.
You go first.
We're on the cooler side now.
I think running actually helped because your feet weren't in the sand as long.
Correct.
Running in sand is a bit of a challenge, but
It'll work out.
so worth it.
Oh, we burned some calories that we just drank.
Yeah, win-win situation.
We
Now
pulled
we're-
our feet off faster, and now we're about to die.
Yeah. Now we're gonna keep our feet in the sand, in the water, all the way back to our chairs, and then I am getting in that water all the way in to cool off. Ooh, my feet are burning. It is officially time for our last swim here at Anna Maria Island. And look at this. There's nobody out in the water in front of where we are. It's just insane to me how busy the beach is down there, and down here, just like a few minute walks away, is completely empty. So we're gonna head out there and enjoy this by ourselves. Look how beautiful the beach is. So the sandbar is where it's at. So you swim out to where the sandbar is, and there's no seaweed. It's perfectly clean and clear. We were out here earlier and the water was up to here. The tide's gone out some and it's really, really low now.
Oh, how the tide turns.
Isn't this beautiful? Oh my God, just look how gorgeous this is. So out on the sandbar, you dig your toes in, you'll find lots of seashells. And this is the most interesting shell I've ever seen. Look, one side is just a shell. The other side is a shell within a shell. So I've noticed a lot of the shells that I picked up had barnacles growing on them, but that is something completely unique I've never seen before.
Oh, barnacles.
Oh, barnacles.
Moving on.
So we're all cleaned up from the beach. We've got about an hour till dinner time, and we are gonna just take a stroll and check out this park because we haven't been in this area yet. Well, this is a pretty cool little area over here. Well, there's a random mini golf, but there's lots of shops on this street, restaurants, donut shops. There's one on this side and one on that side. I see a fudge factory. There's a daiquiri place, and then there's nice restaurants like we're going to, but all the way down at the end I think is the pier, and we're heading that way now. Well, the pier's gonna have to wait because we just got a text that our table is ready early. We are having dinner tonight at Blue Marlin, which is a seafood restaurant. Super excited about that being right here on the Gulf. And then we will explore some more. This is a really neat area of town.
Well, it was very nice. They brought us some champagne for our anniversary. I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
very much.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Yay! Cheers to us. We made it 27 years. I don't know how you do it. Okay, so I've always been a big fan and have made it many times. Linguine with clams. Usually I make it with like a red clam sauce. This is with the white. The clams, typically when I make them or used to having it, I just get the clams in the jar and I'll use the juice to cook it with, so there's no shells involved. This one's a bit more fancier, where it does have the shells, and they've got some like Parmesan cheese or something in there. So I'm gonna have to pull these out of the shells. It's gonna make it a little interesting. But the clams are good sized clams. I mean, look at that. That is a pretty good sized clam. Just gonna bite it out. That's fantastic. That's delicious. And it's got a good bit of spice to it. You could definitely taste the butter and the garlic and the Parmesan cheese in there. And those clams are cooked perfectly, man. Good stuff.
So I am a big fan of certain fishes, and grouper's one of them. And grouper's one you don't see on the menu too often. So I got a pecan crusted grouper with sweet potato medallions. Yum. That is so good. So there's so much flavor on the crust of this fish. The fish is light and very good, but that pecan crust is really yummy. And I've got some asparagus too. This is gonna be a very good meal. Oh my God, we're both so full. That meal was incredible. We're walking around right now. There's live music everywhere. There's a bar with live music here and there and everywhere. Jason got sidetracked by the music, so he's heading that way. The plan is to walk down to the pier and then walk back and maybe get some ice cream depending on how full we are, because I don't think I can handle it right now. Well, I officially missed it with the camera, but I did get to see it with my eyes. Literally, as soon as I crossed that bridge onto the beach, the sun was sinking right below the water and it disappeared. It's still, you still have enough daylight to still see everything, but the sun is officially set here in Anna Maria Island on our last night here. What a beautiful experience. We will definitely be back here. This is a beautiful place.